back here with another MyFitnessPal tutorial. This one is specifically going to cover customizing your caloric intake and your micronutrients so that it's just not set to the MyFitnessPal default. The micronutrient setup that we're going to use for this example is actually going to be for a ketogenic, low-carb, high-fat eating approach, but you can adjust your macros with this method for any eating style that you are following. So you start up the app. It's loading, or now it's updating. So of course you go ahead and you hit the more button to the far right. Then you see here right under my profile, you see goals. You select goals. If you scroll down to weekly goals, you see mine's currently at maintain. If I go to drop 2 pounds a week, it's going to update it, and this is the default settings. Now if I go over here to calories and macronutrients goals, I see that the default setting for me to try to lose 2 pounds a week is MyFitnessPal is telling me I need to eat 1,500 calories a day. 50% of those calories need to come from carbohydrates, 20 from protein, and 30% of my calories from fat. Well, what if I calculated my daily caloric intake and knew that my maintenance caloric intake, the calories that I eat on a daily basis for when I am maintaining weight, meaning not gaining or losing weight, was actually 2,800 calories. So if you're eating 2,800 calories a day and you want to be aggressive in terms of weight loss, you don't really want to drop your calories more than 500 calories a day. So 2,800 calories minus 500 is not 15, it's 2,300. Now I can input, instead of 1,500, I can input 2,300 calories. So after you input your 2,300 calories, so your custom new caloric intake goal, you're gonna want to hit this check button. This is crucial. After inputting that number, hit the check button because it won't save it unless you hit the check button. Now we see carbohydrates. For the ketogenic approach, we know we want this number to be around 50 grams. If you got more than 100 pounds to lose, you can have that number be 75 grams or 100 grams a day, and then lower it as you get more weeks into the low carb, high fat eating. But let's say, for example, that we know we want to try to hit 50 grams. Well, that was at 287. So I will lower this percentage dial until this number gets to somewhere around 50. It might not be exact, but look, right there it's at 58 grams. So at 10%, I'm eating 58 grams of carbs per day. Cool. Next, we want to go to fat. Well, the fat should be 60% of our total calories that we eat. So the 60% of our total calories need to be coming from fat. That leaves us with protein. Unless you're trying to build muscle or you have some other protein deficiency, just make this number equal 100. So we're going to scroll this up to 30. And there you go, 100. And if it doesn't equal 100, MyFitnessPal might not actually update your info. So make sure that this number down here equals 100. So again, what we first did, and I'm going to hit this check just to let you know, and it saves it. So now we see 10, 30, and 60. As opposed to whatever it was, it might have been 50, 20, and 30. So first you find out your maintenance calories, and if you want to lose about a pound a week, you subtract 250 calories from that. If you want to be more aggressive and try to lose 2 pounds a week, you subtract 500 calories from your maintenance calories. What we said was our maintenance calories was going to be 2,800, and we were going to try to be aggressive and reduce that number by 500 calories a day. So 2,800 minus 500 is 2,300. We input that, and then we have to hit check. So that's updated. Then you go to your carbohydrates, and you can set all your macronutrients here. Let me show you one more time, resetting this back to my personal caloric intake. So I'm not at 2,300. I know that I wanted to try to be at 1,500 calories. I hit 1,500 calories. I save it, which is crucial. And then I go into my carbs and I see my numbers because my numbers are now readjusted. Remember, this was at 58, now it's at 38. But since I changed the calories that I was trying to hit per day, the micronutrients readjusted. So I'm going to set this to somewhere around 50. It's actually at 15%. So my fat is already at 60, but now look here, the total percentage is at 105. So I got to go to protein and make it equal 100. And there you go. We have 50 grams of carbs about. We have 60% chosen for fat. And we have our protein set to make the total equal 100% in terms of your macronutrients. You hit save. And there you have it. Everything has been saved. So I hope this is helpful, guys. Whatever diet approach you are following, good luck and have a nice evening. Peace.